All right, hello Alpha Shark traders. This is Jeff Kohler, one of the chat room moderators over at alphashark.com. Wanted to take a moment to run through a little bit of a video demonstration talking a little bit about a recent trade that was taken within the chat room. Not only that, but also to kind of dig a little bit deeper to talk about the reasonings behind this particular trade, which should bring some more videos down the road about, in follow up to some of the trades and themes that I've been looking at recently and will be looking at moving forward. But I'm calling up this chart here of Sina Corporation. That's ticker symbol SINA. Now, it was about 2 weeks ago in the chat room, we had talked a lot about looking at market rotations, talking about the idea that, the market was going to start getting really, really slow. But one of the best ways to approach the market was from more of a market of stocks perspective, meaning that there was going to be good rotations, some group rotations that we were looking for. Chinese internet stocks being one of them. So one of the reasons that I picked out this stock, and again the trade was taken back on the 19th. So the 19th was just a few days prior to this big fast run. You'd have to go back a little ways to see a similar move like this in the stock. Either September of last year, maybe even around this time of the year, early summer of 2015. But if you take a look at the China stocks, this is one of the things that we talk about in terms of understanding and being able to anticipate group rotation. Is we've all seen what the market looks like, right? It's been in a multi-year range. It's kind of slowly working its way back up towards the highs. But what's interesting about a lot of these China internet stocks is that you can look at them recently, and they've all been kind of slowly doing the same thing. Meaning, if you look at ticker symbol SINA, you can see that it's just been consolidating here in a range for about a year or so. But what's interesting is not only that, you look at some of its competitors, correlated stocks within that group, and they're doing the same thing. Here's a ticker symbol CTRP. You can take a look at a stock like NTES, which is actually the first stock that we noticed was breaking out of a similar range. NTES, if you look at BABA, if you look at Baidu, you can see they've all been kind of narrowing in a similar range, trying to break out. BABA, and then here's Baidu as well. So one of the things that I teach in terms of becoming a better stock picker is when you get into a market environment that shows a low degree of correlation, which is one of the themes we've been talking about. Low correlated environment, meaning that stocks are really just kind of not moving as much together. They're moving kind of on their own separately. So these stocks were starting to show a high degree of correlation in a non-correlated environment, which generally means that that's when they're all going to start to do something together. So looking at these stocks, you can see they've all been trading really, really well for the last 2 weeks, right? So here's a look at that Sina trade. And you notice that back on the 19th, I picked up a handful of contracts for just over $1.05. I still happen to be in the trade right now. As of today's close, they closed for over $6.50. But that's also given me an opportunity to be in this move with C-Trip, to be in this move with BABA as well. So I've got a handful of stocks, but I think this is a great example. What we're going to be doing here in the near future is having a boot camp, our first ever boot camp at alphashark.com. And what it's on is stock selection. So it's going to be on the 18th and on the 25th at 1 p.m. So 2-day camp, about 2 hours a day, give or take. Would love for you to be there so that you can see how we do these things, look for them in real time, be able to pick off some of these moves by yourself, really looking for opportunities away from the individual market. So again, June 18th and 25th, 1 p.m. You can sign up at alphashark.com/bootcamp. Hope to see you guys there. Thank you.